Hello again, folks, and welcome back to a new Let's Play, or a Let's Replay. I'm going to Let's Replay The Bard's Tale. This was a game developed and released on the PlayStation 2, Xbox, and some other platforms I don't remember, but now it has been remastered and quote-unquote resnarkled for basically every single goddamn console under the sun that exists. Which is great, because honestly, I think it is one of those gems from the time of the PlayStation when everyone and everything under the sun was not that scared of, trying a fun idea, fun twist of a thing. Now this is a twist off of the Bard's Tale series of games that were much more like dungeon crawlers where you had entire parties and whatnot. This instead, you play as but one bard who is going around and being a scoundrel, a scallywag, a tramp, if you will. And yeah, it's actually a pretty damn good time, last I recall. Also, when I last had played this, I hadn't done everything because I had gotten to a point where I had pretty much just got to where I couldn't do any of the optional dungeon stuff, where I didn't get any of the random goodies that were within. So this time I will be playing a little bit with a walkthrough.
You'd like to hear a new story? Oh, very well. Where shall we begin?
I'm just gonna play on easy. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
we'll go ahead and start with some of how these attributes work. You play as this bard. Strength directly relates to your melee weapon damage. The lower it is, the less damage you actually do. Like to the point where right now it does -1 damage, and still -1. Just normal damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. So you can pretty much just build your bard however the hell you want. You can make him super strong, super tough, super lucky.
A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle.
Basically, for every point of vitality that you have, you get 5 points of hit points until it hits plus 10, and then it will jump by by 11, and then it'll jump by 10, and then again it'll jump again from 10 to 15, and then so on and so forth. Luck.
Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures.
So, luck is kind of ridiculous. It is basically the stat to give you the most favorable rolls when you go to do damage or when enemies drop any money whatsoever, which is pretty cool.
A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons.
Now, dexterity works much in the same way as strength, but it just does the same thing, but with ranged weapons. Below 10, you get penalties. At 10, no penalties. Above 10, you get bonuses to the damage itself.
Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma.
So having a high charisma, per point over or under 10, you are going to get, or over or under 9. That's the 9 and 10, if I'm reading this chart right. This is -5, this is a 5% markup. This is a 5% decrease in how much they buy and sell shit for. Don't know why they do that specifically with charisma.
Significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma.
But it's a little funky. Anyways, and then rhythm.
Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures.
So, by that, it means that right now, let's see, I think it's the same way, except it's 1% more damage or less damage under and over 9 and 10. So right now it's -5%. Can't go below 6 for some reason. Maybe that's the thing you can do later on. I'm not sure. Is that a thing? Oh, okay.
The bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
So your difficulty just tells you how many points you start with when you allocate your skills. 8 sets it up to, well, 8 apiece, 6, 4 for oldest school. And yeah,
Rhythm
can
allows
allocate
the
it.
bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the
Let's
bard's
see.
adventures.
I kind of want to do... Last time I played this so long ago was more or less a strength build. But, honestly...
A high vitality will increase the
I'll
bard's
go
health,
a little
making
bit
him
of
more
strength,
difficult to
but
defeat in battle.
I want that
Shopkeepers will
charisma.
offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons.
Okay. So he's going to continue talking every single time that I go through these things. But pretty much this is what they do. Two-handed weapons.
Allows the bard to fight with a dirk in one hand and a sword in the other.
Yep. Flail.
Allows the bard to equip and use a flail.
So those 3 are pretty much just proficiency ones. The other ones...
The bard will automatically bash with his shield after blocking, stunning his enemy.
Yep.
A powerful charging attack which stuns enemies, used with a sword skill.
Hold and release to attack the attack button to activate. Wondering if that's like an actual charge or if it's just a bop.
A powerful ranged shot which passes through its target, used with a ranged skill, gives the bard a chance to score a critical hit on his enemies, inflicting additional damage.
Now, I don't know whether or not this makes it so as you just straight up can do critical hits or can't if you don't have critical strike. But the more valuable one obviously is Treasure Hunter.
The bard gains bonus coins for any treasure he finds.
Literally.
It had come to this at last. One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bond-servants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star.
Mistake in coming here.
But to know where he is, we need to know where he is from. And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere. And not that long ago. A simple man he was, with a quick wit and a sharp tongue, an eye for the lasses, and a talent for keeping one step ahead of the law, come to Houton to play his tunes and make his way. He found himself standing outside the Drunken Rat, a public house owned by the widow Mary McCrary. The bard readied his instrument and prepared to ply his trade.
You drunken louts! Get off your backsides and kill it!
I'll save you, fair damsel.
Ah, what a strapping man you are, to be saving me from that wee beastie.
I happened to be wandering by when I heard your cries over the rumbling of my empty belly. You aren't hurt, are you?
No, but aren't you the sweet one for asking? Say, I've an idea. If you'd be willing to do a little job for me, I'd give you a good meal and a warm place to lay your head for the night.
I'd be only too happy to handle anything you'd like to heave my way.
Then it's a deal, for it's a wee rat problem I've got in me cellars, and if you could do away with them, I'd be ever so thankful.
Rats, you say? In the cellar? How cliche of you, love. But I'll forgive you this once.
You'll need a bigger sword than what you've got, in case you run into trouble.
Oh, and my sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles you might have.
This game. So yeah, you'll have noticed that the cutscene at the start was in a very teeny tiny little box. That is because, once again, this was from the PlayStation era, where I'm pretty sure that the resolution was something like 240 pixels, and where I am playing this on a 1080 monitor and whatnot. Always a fun time.
Hey, I understand your hesitation, stranger. There isn't enough ale in this town to get me to go down there. Then again, I'm a cowering sort.
And you, old man?
That rat is not going to kill itself. Get down there and earn a meal for once.
Meal. Ah, but then of course, this is one of the things I remember the most about this game.
The drunken rat, the aching drum, and Trolley's pub as well. One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell.
So all you lads and lasses, at 11 o'clock you stop. For 5 short seconds, remember Charlie Moss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, he must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he's done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Moss, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer.
A very remote a bushel of hoops you steal around with your stick. The kind of lubrication to make your engines tick.
30 pence a wallopity will keep away the quacks. It's only 8 pence halfpenny and only 6 in tax. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! Must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Moss, the man who invented beer, 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 beer. The Lord bless Charlie Moss.
I love these songs. And you?
What are you, a man or a mouse? Get down there and Mary may have a go with you. You wouldn't want to be the only man in town she hasn't had a go with, would you?
Well, rude.
Well, for someone who says he's not afraid of rats, you sure are procrastinating. If you are afraid, you can tell me. I won't have any interest in speaking with you any further, but you can tell me.
Damn, they're brutal in this world. I don't think I've ever done that, like gone around and actually spoken to everyone. But hey.
And
Chest.
then the bard looted the chest which contained the widow's most precious... Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? You're stealing from her?
I wouldn't call it stealing, exactly. I mean, people leave all kinds of things in chests, and they never seem to object when I help myself. Think of it as a public service. I mean, who knows how cluttered these chests might become if I didn't do my part to help clean them out.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
Ah. And yeah, this is pretty much how we get a majority of our money. Kill things, they drop stuff, and that stuff is hilariously converted into gold. And of course, you also just saw a primary amount of the charm of the game. I will not lie. just the banter between the bard and pretty much everyone in existence in the game. That includes, and is not limited to, the narrator. And this is one of those smash everything games, because, you know...
Take that!
Yeah, take that, barrel. Let's go take care of a rat. Actually, really quick. Subtles. Movement. Flip movement. Just trying to see if there was an option to make things just a smidgen brighter, but oh well. Behold, the beast.
Quest complete.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who has bravely made the cellars once again safe for buxom barmaids and wanton widows. Or has he?
Oh, as a giant fire-breathing rat.
The bard, finding himself wreathed in flame, dashed up the stairs towards the safety of the tavern.
I'm on fire. I am on fire. It isn't painful, and I am on fire. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow.
Nicely done. Or is that well done?
Not well done. More like medium rare.
Now we'll have another go at him with this.
You better hope I've cooled off when I return, or you're next.
Yeah, and every time you get an upgrade to a weapon, the previous one automatically gets converted into money, which is neat. Let's see if I remember how to... Yeah, it's a little bit of a funky system, but you can swap through all your shit and stuff with the shoulder buttons with left bumper. Left bumper being your melee weapons, right all your summons, more weapons on your left trigger, and more stuff on your right trigger. That's the button I was looking for a name of. Lord bless John the Mops, the man who invented beer, beer, beer. We can also press the equivalency of select to look at our log, our equipment, which is handy. Our tunes, which currently we have but one, which is to summon
a common rat. I am referring, of course, to the animal and not the bard.
And see its statistics. It's a rat. It's not going to do much. Well, now, our talents.
The bard gains bonus coins,
which we will get more bonuses and more skill, more stuff for our stat points later on. And we have tokens, which we will be able to get as we go through the game. These will be provided through quests and will give us stat boosts, which are really neat. Anyways, now we got a broadsword, which does a little bit more damage.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get down here?
Look here, laddie, don't be concerning yourself with such things right now. I'm here to help you with your rat problem. Any brute can swing a sword. If you really want to slay that hairy beastie, try playing this tune on that lute of yours.
Go on, clear off out of it. I've no use for you.
I'm not offering to go with you, laddie. I'm offering you a bit of song and magic that'll bring you back in one piece.
Great. So now the rat gets dinner and a show. If it's so bloody powerful, use it yourself and save me the trouble.
Would that I could. But I'm not a man of action like yourself. So do yourself a favour and take a little charity when it's offered, my boy.
Done. Show me what you got.
New tune.
Before you head down there and face that huge rat, I'd like to be sure that you know your business. Would you like me to teach you a few wee things that'll help you get the best of any foes you might encounter?
Might as well see.
I think I'm going to regret this. But I'll humour you, old man.
Good job, lad. You already know how to attack, but let's talk about defending yourself.
Press the defend button.
What are you on about? You're completely insane, aren't you? You know, I ran into this other guy once. He kept talking about mice I couldn't see.
Block with B.
Now I'm blocking pretend blows. I hope you appreciate what I'm going through here and reward me sufficiently.
That was great, boyo. You'll notice that instead of holding down the button, you'll have to time your defense to the enemy's attack.
Of course I have to time it. How else am I going to block anything?
Now, laddie, let's teach you how to play that lute of yours and make some magic.
What? Does my name not mean anything to you? The Bard? Did you not see me summon that rat a few moments ago?
Press the summon menu button.
You're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you?
Alright.
You'll see several choices. These are the different types of beasties you'll eventually be able to summon. For now, let's summon that spider I taught you about.
B and then X.
That was useful, at least. Finally.
This part is important, so listen up, laddie. The creatures that you summon aren't under your complete control, but they will try to do what you wish to the best of their ability. Try to give them orders using the command buttons. For example, press the aggressive button to make your little friend there become more aggressive.
Up.
Attack!
There we go. Attacks.
Ah, you're getting the hang of things now, aren't you, lad? You can experiment with different uses of the command buttons to develop your own strategies. Now, at times, you may want to get rid of a creature you've summoned. Simply go back into the same menu you've summoned him from and select him again. That's the way to get rid of an unwanted creature.
So we just right bump B and X. Even shows you which ones we already have summoned.
Great. Does that trick work on you as well?
Good luck against the rat, my boy.
Now, was that tutorial entirely
In the
useful?
future, I'm going to have to learn how to dodge these mysterious old man types.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Now, does... Was that, at all helpful in whatsoever? Yes, actually, a little bit. I forgot that we even had a dodge ability. Come, my spider friend. Let us face this rat problem. Head on.
Attack!
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who's bravely made the
How about you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronising to me, okay?
Huzzah! It has been slain. So, on our top left side there, we have red, which represents our health, green, which represents our magic, and the blue bar, which represents our experience points. Once that blue bar wraps around the entirety of our character's menu thing, we become leveled up. I'm just gonna de-summon him so it stops being all rattly.
Run away again, did ya? Go back to where you came from and leave the fighting to those who've got the guts for it.
Now here's the other grand mechanic of this game. You can be snarky, which, you know, snark is fun. Or you can be all kind about it. If you're snarky with her, she'll give you the best room in the inn and provide you some female companionship. No, you don't get to see anything. This isn't The Witcher. Even then, it's not even The Witcher. The Witcher's not even The Witcher. Anyways, being nice will get you the worst room and a lonely night. So, snark away.
Oh no, the rat is the gutless one. For I spilt his about your cellar. I'd be only too happy to haul 'em up here for you to see. In fact, it might actually improve the ambience of this place.
No need. The stench you bring with you will be proof enough. Well, maybe there's more to you than meets the eye.
Oh, wait. Is it a continued snark or is it nice? If you're snarky, she'll give you the best room. It just says for that one instance.
Save it for the half-wits. What you can do for me is best done in silence. You knew what was down there. You and all the rest of your tartan-clad trash. So how about less chatter and more chow? And be quick about it!
Right away. I enjoy a man with a quick tongue. I'll see you get the finest room in the inn. It's the one right next to mine.
So the bard headed up to his room to avail himself of the pleasures that the inn had to offer.
That was quite a night. I'm afraid you almost made me late opening the bar this morning. Oh, that strange friend of yours is waiting for you outside. I had to chase him away. He was unnerving some of my regulars. See you later, love.
Chat her up some more? Nope. Alright.
You killed it. You killed it. The fire-breathing rat in the cellar was the best practical joke we had. Now what are we supposed to do to entertain ourselves?
What great people, aren't they?
Very impressive, young man. I wish I had the guts to stand up to the wife the way you stood up to that rat. But of course, she's a bit more vicious.
Nah.
Yeah. So you killed a rat. What do you want? A medal?
I mean, the rat breathes fire. I don't know what else you expect of a person. Fire-breathing rats ain't exactly common as far as I know.
What did I tell you, lad? You hooked him and cooked him.
Thanks to that song you gave me.
You're welcome, boyo. And should you be looking for another one like it, find the trow in the fairy haunt woods. But keep your wits about you. They're devilish clever, the trow. With magic by the pound, and not a single scrap of honesty.
Do I look like a village idiot to you? I've had more than my fill of barbarian hordes, evil wizards, cities locked in eternal winter, and any other type of adventure you care to throw my way. There's too much danger and not enough profit to go around.
Come now, boyo. What's a little danger when compared to power? Didn't that little trick I showed you help you get in good with the Widow McCrary? If it's a skin you're worried about, I have a wee trinket here that'll keep you safe from harm. This amulet was made by a powerful sorceress. It can summon her spirit to heal your wounds in battle. You'll need adder stones to provide the necessary mystical power. If you like, you can even use multiple stones for even greater effect. Here, laddie, try it out.
The artifact Calais. I also don't think I was clear about some of the things with the Snark and Smile system that they got going on here. Depending on what reaction you do to whomst, will give you more things. I mean, this part is scripted in the first place, the whole Calais thing. But
who is she? She's beautiful. I'll take the amulet, old man. And, what were you saying about a trow?
Find him in the fairy haunt woods. Bannerfeet be his name. He can teach you magic enough to impress any lass.
now the sadness about those adder stones is that they are limited. I only have so many throughout the game. But hey, that's fine by me-ish. And now we're free to explore the village, hovel, hamlet. We're able to explore the place. The place being Houton. We get to see all the brooks. And loot them, of course. Ooh, another diary. Leave. It's gonna take a while for me to get used to A being just attack and X being the one to talk and whatnot.
Sorry.
At least the people here are rather polite, even though I'm the one that bumps into them. I am the one who bumps. And this is one of those places that's so large I will probably need to have the map open majority of the time. And here is the place of my bestest best friend, Seamus the blacksmith.
Well now, you must be the bard that everyone's been talking about, the fellow with the spider made of lightning. It's honoured I am to have you in my shop, sir, and happy to facilitate all your arms and armament needs. Swords, bows, or armour, everything here is first rate and for sale. Terms of cash in advance, in full, all sales final with no letters of credit, layaways, or IOUs. We do have a buyback policy. If you buy it, don't bring it back. Haha. So look over what you want and I'll be happy to cover the finer points of any item I have in stock, but remember the golden rule, you break it, you buy it.
I've missed this game. Anyways, let's see about what we've got for
Show me
purchase.
your swords and flails.
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal, you don't want to skimp on your instrument of battle. In most cases, not the best man, but the best weapon walks away to tell the tale.
Ooh, that's right, the flail is unblockable. But I'm also not proficient with flails or the great swords at the moment. Also, anytime that you find or purchase an item that is somewhere in the world that is better than another of that item, you will not find, or you will find the previous version of that item, but then it will be converted into money.
What else you got? Show me your armor.
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armor. Plenty of folks have bought the cheap stuff, but none of them have been repeat customers, if you take my meaning.
And of course, one of the cooler things is that he will go into about every armor and weapon.
Interesting.
My armor's some of the best. Diabot hide, butterfly skin, double cured with adjustable suede straps and cast iron buckles. Tough enough to take a hit, but light enough to keep you fast. I'd be willing to part with this item for a very reasonable price.
Sadly, we don't have that amount.
Nah, not worth my time. This looks interesting.
Now you're talking leather armor. Reinforced with hammer-forged iron studding and all-weather bronze buckles cast by the sea folk of the western shores. Like all my leathers, it's fully articulated for comfort and ease of movement and will keep you standing when others leave you bleeding. So it's well worth my one-time profit-shaving price.
What else you got?
Alas, we still don't have 720
else.
gold.
Heard it already.
So for the now, we will not be taking that. We'll be back, Seamus. We will be back. Don't mind me breaking your barrels. I'm just looking for more money. Seamus the Smithy. Probably gonna be my best buddy throughout the entire game. Or at least through this section of the game. I'm just glad that we also have those square blocks to show where things are in here. Go Houton. Alright, hi, big guy.
Welcome to the Kirk of Houton, young man. We can lay our hands for a healing and blessing, should you feel inclined to make a small donation.
Now, let me double check something here, because I don't remember what it is that this guy does if I give him donations. So the one that I'm looking at just quite literally says it's healing or...
Heard it already.
Healings and blessings, which we currently don't need either, so... Let us mosey on out of here. Let's see. Next up is we're gonna check out this one over here. Boyd's barrels.
Hello, traveller. Could I interest you in any of my finely crafted barrels? I have many models to choose from, all displayed attractively right outside my shop.
Let me think. No.
Attractive barrels outside your shop, you say? My, what impressive looking barrels. It'd be a shame if something happened to them. No?
What are you doing? Stop that right now. Why are you breaking my barrels?
Ooh, wait, was there a thing for this one? Hold up. That's right. If we're nice to him...
I didn't know these belonged to anyone.
Well, they do. It took me all day to make those. I don't mind if you break them after they're sold, but don't destroy my inventory before I've sold them.
Okay, I'll lay off these. But if I see a barrel somewhere else, I will, of course, be forced to destroy it.
Fine with me. You just keep smashing barrels, and I'll start setting aside silver for you for every new barrel I sell to replace the ones you've broken. Go back here any time, and I'll make good on my promise and pay you what I owe.
I won't hold my breath, old man. But if I'm back in the area, I'll come look you up.
It's silly things like that that really do make this game fantastic.
Pardon me.
Nee. More of these brooks. Yoink. Hello. Well. Oh. Hi. Think she'll care if I come back in? I probably should have talked to her before trying to rob her blind. I think she's fine. I wonder. Nope. Alright. It's been a hot while since I played this game. I don't remember every single interaction that there is. That's why we're using a guide. Wait, hello. Oh, you're old man Vinters. You're not the one that gave me the thing.
Be careful, young sir. There is a ferocious bugbear on the loose. Grrr! I'd best leave be if I were you. I mean, you'd best leave if you were you. Oh, you know what I mean. You should leave Houton and ne'er come back.
Don't worry, old man. If I was you, then there'd be 2 rambling idiots in this brock. Wait, if I were you, there'd only be 1 rambling idiot in this... No, wait, if I were... No, oh, alright, never mind. Either way, I'm not planning on moving in here. I'll be gone soon enough.
Be nice to him, gonna favor a reaction. Oh, I thought there was a thing. But he's on about a bugbear. And let's see. And there's the one that's... Ooh, wait. Is this a place? This is not a place. I mean, it's a place, but it's not a place I can do a thing with. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to check if that's just audio interference or something actually happening with my sound. I have this terrible buzz that's going on in my ear.
Sorry? Oh, hold on a bit. Sorry? You've been bumping into folks all over the village. Enough is enough. I think you owe me an apology.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. Man who demands an apology. If we're nice to him now, he will give us experience. If we're snarky to him now, he'll appear much later in the game and give us more experience. So...
All I'll owe you is a face full of knuckles, if you take that tone with me again.
You will become very familiar with this tone, you aimless oaf, for I demand an apology, and I will get one.
So it's more or less whether or not we want to level up faster later or level up now. And honestly, I think if we level up later, that more experience will be a lot better.
What do you want? If you're a thief, you'll get nothing from me, for I've only these old bones and a heavy heart.
Wait, was this Durin?
Sorry, Grandad. I didn't expect to find you here, or frighten you when I did. I'm only looking out for a bit of silver to line my pockets.
Of course you are, young sir, and I happen to know how you might find some. For it's a cruel bugbear that's been keeping the farmers from observing their rituals. And us farmers have to perform our rituals at the Houton cairn. Without 'em, the crops won't grow and the weans go hungry.
I know what it means to be hungry, and worse it is for a child. So, a fair price for a fair piece of work, and it's a bargain.
Ah, bless you, my boy. I knew you for a game lad the moment I saw you. As for the bugbear, you'll find him in the cairn. When you're done with him, come back here and we'll pay you what we can.
Why, I'd love to do the murder of a bugbear to get monies. Let's see. I think there's only the 2 houses left. Oh, I think the flashing locations are... No. Oh, but I can't go into that little house there now. Little house. That little hole in the wall, rather. Beer bottles? Hell yeah. Always remember to recycle. And then... I think this is just another way out of the town.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Yeah, this leaves Houton Forest, which we're not going to go to just yet. We're going to deal with... Well, first we're going to hit up the save point, and then we'll deal with this bugbear. Because why not? Yes, save there, thank you. And yes, I do believe this is a Snowblind Engine game, which I freaking love these games, so of course I have to love the Bard's Tale too. Ah, Bugbear Karn. Well, why not? We're about to be fighting stuff, so... Somebody play spider. What? Damn. That was very rude. I forgot how much this game kind of hurts. Ooh. Pelts. Bones. You do have auto regeneration, although it is rather slow. And also, there are bits of this bits of the areas where it's just going to be straight up pain. What do I mean by that? Well, some of these are spikes. Oh, he's going to just ambush me randomly, ain't he? Yep. Ow. Yeah, see what I mean? I don't want to have to summon the thing. But I will, because goddamn it, I need to survive. Not to mention I want this. Hey, managed to get one back. Ah, yep, that's where I was talking about. Come on, old bugbear, old boy, where are you? Arr, 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 arr. Ah. This is gonna be one of those spike trap ones, isn't it? Hmm. Do I hit this? Oh, I see how this is gonna go. Damn, hits. Hit like a bastard. Run around. Ah, you bastard. Oh, Jesus. Well, that hurts. And if you aren't careful, he will smack you out of this animation as you are doing it in order to, you know, kill you. Like right off the bat.
I don't know how to do that.
I mean, I don't know how to do that. Oh, I think it's because Calais was still being summoned, so... So we'll summon the spider to distract him. God damn it. So if anything, we just want to fight him while we're in an area that will not be affected by the ever so lovely traps. I think those areas are few and far between, mind. Ow. Also, ow. Using a lot more of these than I care to. I think she also heals my summons. Yes, she heals my summons too. Come on. Wow. Really does seem like the best time to attack him would be when he's doing his thing with the goddams, you know? Aha! Please? Would you kindly do damage to him while I'm doing the blocking? And no, I do not know how the hell he does damage to me while he's mid-attack with my spider. I'd rather not have to use another one, but seriously, he does so much damage. Making me think maybe I should have invested in a bow before coming down here. It's a good thing that the spider is infinite. Ah, crap, we're right in the thick of things.
kill me, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Oh, I'm bleeding. I think you broke my arm. Ah, is that a tooth? I just spit out a tooth. Oh, not another tooth. Oh, look at me. Look at me. No, don't look at me. Oh, hell. Do what you want. I don't care. Go ahead and look. I'm not a bugbear. I'm just a dirty old bastard running around in a smelly old rug with a bucket for a head. Go ahead. Take all my silver. I don't need it anyway. I was saving it all up for a date with the widow McCreary until she found out I'm still living with me mother. Now she won't even speak to me. You know what else? I'm 42 and still a virgin. How pathetic is that? Ah, just kill me, please. Just get it over with.
You're just pathetic.
Like, will you actually allow me to kill you?
Thank goodness the heroic bard was present to stop that horrible bugbear from looting the tomb of all its precious treasures.
Oh yeah, that bugbear would have really made off with all that treasure. Well, at least I get to make off with some of the stones again. Also good to see that all the traps are still active even after having defeated the bugbear. Just means I gotta be careful not to walk into their trajectories. Hello. Oh, that would have really helped against the bugbear. Just goes to show, good adventures don't always go left. Sometimes they should have gone right. I want to say that the dirtiest trick of this game so far has pretty much just been any and all 4 traps, because, I mean, you look at this one, nothing happens. Then you look at this one, oh god. Ah, well. We have slain the bugbear, so I suppose we can go and say, hey, hello, hi to the dude about the thing. Where was your location again, sir? In 1 second. Unsummon you, just so as they're no longer making that buzzing noise in my ear. Was it this one? I don't know why I'm saving it again. Just habitual. You, right? No, you're Ogum's mum.
You've come looking for my boy Ogun, haven't you? Of course you have. But it's gone he is, for he's the one, the chosen one, who free the fair princess from cruel bondage. And what do ye suppose that means to a poor old woman like me? Why, everything, that's what. For he's promised to come back, my Ogun, and take me away from this awful place and give me a proper house with glass in the windows, floors of wood, and a larder so full we'll never know hunger again. So, when you see him, tell him his mother loves him.
That is a quest. We will find a dude named Ogun. Presumably. Maybe alive. Oh, it's bad. Sorry. Song in my head from later on in the game that is going to be stuck in my head until we actually get to it. And even then, will very much be stuck in my head after we've gotten to it. Some of the songs in this are very catchy. Okay, I'm an idiot. So, all of these areas would have the yellow, those are goals, aka quests. So naturally, we want to do those ones.
A blessing on your head and all your tasks, young fella. We should have figured it was old Vintners pulling that stunt. We passed the hat and collected all the silver we could. Here's some pieces for all your troubles. Take 'em and be well.
Woo! I do like money. I'm trying to remember one other thing, but there's another thing that I want to double do. It involves just going back here to the inn. Bar. Tavern. Place to get freaking fresh naked. Mary.
Welcome back. What can I get for you?
Right. Give me a second. Okay. So, each of these will give you a bit of a boost whenever you go and, do anything. I don't remember how long they last, but they are pretty neat. Just being strong but less charismatic, so on and so forth. Naturally, if you're going to buy and sell stuff, you will want your Widow's Wine. Why? Because that is +4 charisma. And if I said anything that should have, stuck a little bit when it came to this game, is that charisma is kind of the good stat. Like right now, my charisma should be at 12. So that'd bump it up from a 10% discount to a 20% discount if I were to buy anything from the blacksmiths.
Boring.
So,
move along.
Keep that in mind. I mean, I have enough. I could get the armor. Not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and get the armor, then I'll go ahead and call an episode.
Welcome back. What can I get for you?
Just some Widow's Wine.
You've a fine eye, to be sure. That's some of my own house vintage. It was a favourite of my dearly departed husband. I believe he even had a glass of it in hand when he passed away.
Ah, that explains the -2 vitality.
Nice. Ah, I needed that.
I hope you enjoyed that.
So yeah, my vitality should be 2 points less. Yep. And my charisma 4 points higher. So a quick stop at the blacksmith, which should just be right up here. Enter. Oh, I'll go over one other thing too.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
We want some armor.
Let's have a look at your armor then.
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armor. Plenty of...
This looks interesting.
Now you're talking leather armor.
We will buy it,
with
sir.
hammer-forged iron studding and all-weather bronze buckles cast by the sea folk of the western shores. Like all my leathers, it's fully articulated. A smart man, yeah, and one who knows the true value of his own life. I've always said there's no reason to try and save money when it comes to armor, for you can't take it with you.
This is truth. But yeah, so you'll notice, yeah, we have no more access to any of the armor. That's because all the other armor he has is less powerful than the armor we currently have, which is fine by me. So we have one other thing that is on here that I didn't go over.
I'm intrigued.
Peeking at my map, are you? I can tell you this much. It's as old as the hills and chock full of danger and delight. The fellow I had it from said there's plenty of frights to make things hot, plenty of X's marking the spot.
So, if/when we purchase this treasure map, it will open up a new dungeon somewhere in the world. Thing is, though, he will no longer be here. He will just disappear because we just, bought a piece of paper that's worth 3,200 gold.
Let me see something else.
Let's see. Do you have any
This is where we
other
have
swords?
our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close
I'd
and
love to
personal,
get a claymore,
you don't
but I
want to
don't
skimp
think-
on your
Nah, not worth my time.
That's going to be something we
Much to
can
your
get at
bows.
the time being.
If you ask me, there's no better place to battle a deadly foe than from a distance.
Nah, no.
And sadly, the
Get to
longbow
the good part.
is out of our price range for the now. But yeah, so for the most part, that is Houton. I think I will off-screen going around destroying barrels because I don't remember where all the barrels are. So destroying barrels, this will be fun. I imagine that this is going to be a good time again because let's face it, I could use a good time. But yeah, welcome back to the Bard's Tale, ladies and gents. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all going to enjoy this series as much as I'm going to enjoy playing it. If you want to support the channel and look forward to watching more of The Bard's Tale, first off, I do have an old playthrough. I'm talking like 5 years ago, old playthrough of The Bard's Tale that you can go back and watch. You can comment, subscribe, like the video. I'll let you know whenever the hell I upload a video, which is currently 3 times a day, 6 days a week, because I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I have a bevy of links down in the description below. Every little bit helps, keeps a roof over my head, food in my belly, and goes to upgrading my PC whenever I have the extra spare change. This will be a good time to get back into The Bard's Tale. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.